The 5 stages an avoidant go through when you dump them. In the previous video, I talked about what happens if you dump an avoidant, if you leave an emotionally unavailable person first. And in this video, I want to reveal the full dumping timeline, what happens and what feels the avoidant on the inside after you leave them first. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Robert, and for most of my life, I was an avoidant myself. I still have some avoidant challenges to deal with, but to resolve that, I work with 4 different therapists, so I definitely moved from being fully avoidant to now being more on the secure side. I worked through a lot of that, and this is why I, in this video, don't just want to talk about the actual timeline of how the avoidant feels, but I also want to give you a perspective or an idea, because I know that from therapy myself, how a partner person, if you dump the avoidant, how do you develop and heal towards that timeline while the avoidant feels dumped and processes this breakup. And this is what I also want to unfold in this video in comparison to how the avoidant feels. If you like what I'm doing here, then definitely subscribe on YouTube or on Spotify, wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. I upload those videos everywhere. And if you love what I'm doing here, you can also check out my premium membership at understandable.net. I have an AI model which is perfectly built for those push-pull dynamics between anxious and avoidant couples. And I also have premium courses where I share everything that I learned in years of therapy. Hey, sorry to interrupt, but I have to share something that might really help you. If you keep ending up in push-pull dynamics with someone who is emotionally unavailable, here's what I built for you. An AI that gives you direct access to the avoidant mind, built on 4 years of therapy by an actual avoidant. So it knows exactly why they go cold and helps you stop ending up with unavailable partners. We had a fight and they went distant. Again, I'm so hurt. Why do I always end up with those people?
I hear the pain in that again. You're noticing a pattern. There's something familiar about that dynamic. The real question isn't why do I attract unavailable people? It's more, what am I looking for in this unavailability that I didn't get growing up?
Your companion for love without losing yourself. Get access at understandable.net. And now let's jump right into stage number 0, before the breakup. This is what I want to give you an insight first on here. Now, we talk about the avoidant perspective first, and then we talk about how the partner experiences and perceives this relationship. Now, the avoidant, and that's so typical for them in relationships, you might know them, feels overwhelmed. They feel triggered by closeness. They feel crushed by expectations. And this is because early on in their lives, I told that so many times here on the channel, they learned that closeness and intimate connection is tied to danger and threat. Because whenever they experienced close, intimate connection to their caregivers, they sensed that somehow they are flawed, that somehow they are inherently wrong. Because whenever they expressed an emotional need, when they expressed different emotional states, showed themselves vulnerable, they always have been met with criticism and rejection by the caregiver side. And this is their deep core wound that they carry in relationships. So when closeness increases, when they feel that there's more and more connection and expectations on them and commitment is needed for a relationship, they may start to pull away and go cold. They withdraw because they didn't learn how to soothe themselves and regulate themselves in those relationships and dating phases. Now, this is the avoidant perspective. So for them, they slowly lose feelings because their feelings of attraction, of love, of affection get buried under their protection mechanisms and anxieties. I described that in this video as well, why they lose feelings. So they slowly pull away and go cold. This is what you experience as well as a partner person. And now, and I'm talking about the ideal path here. So now you, as a partner person, while they are pulling away, while they go cold, you slowly recognize there's something off with them. And maybe you ask them to share what they feel, you try to be there for them, you try to help them to open up and to show vulnerable. And for some avoidants, for example, for someone as me who work with multiple therapists who create a lot of awareness, and there are some of those out there, those people do see that as an invitation to open up, and they say, yes, I want to work on that relationship. But not all of them are in this position already. So many of them are not as reflected and don't have the awareness yet for what's going on